Have you ever wondered why motivation seems to come and go like the wind? One day, you're fired up and unstoppable. The next, you're stuck on the couch, questioning everything. Here's the shocking truth. Motivation is not what you've been told it is, and if you're relying on it to achieve your goals, you're setting yourself up for a failure. In this video, we're going to break down the myths, reveal the psychology, and give you a new perspective on motivation that could change the way you approach your entire life. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you won't just feel more motivated, you'll understand how to control it. Let's start with what most people believe. Motivation is often seen as this magical force. It's that rush of energy after watching an inspiring movie or listening to a powerful speech. It's what we think we need to start a new diet, hit the gym, or finally launch that project. We wait for it, we crave it, and when it doesn't come, we blame ourselves. "I'm just not motivated today" sound familiar? But here's the truth: this idea of motivation is completely flawed. One of the biggest lies we've been told is that motivation comes before action, that we need to feel inspired before we do anything. But think about this. How many times have you actually felt motivated after you started doing something? You didn't want to work out, but you showed up, and 10 minutes in you were all in. You didn't want to study, but once you opened the book, you found your rhythm. This is what science shows us too. Motivation often follows action, not the other way around. The psychology. How motivation really works. Let's look at the psychology for a moment. Motivation has been studied for decades, and researchers have found something surprising. Motivation is not a fuel you wait for. It's more like a feedback loop. Here's how it works. You take action. You get a result, even a small one. That result gives you a sense of progress. That progress creates more motivation. It's called the progress principle. We're motivated when we feel like we're moving forward. And the only way to move forward is to start, even when you don't feel like it. Here's the hard truth that most motivational videos won't tell you. Motivation is unreliable. Discipline is not. Motivation is a feeling. Feelings come and go. But discipline, that's a habit. That's a choice you can make regardless of how you feel. Top athletes, successful entrepreneurs, world-class performers, they don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems, habits, commitments. They show up even when it's boring, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard, because they know success doesn't come from doing what you feel like. It comes from doing what needs to be done. So why do so many of us get stuck in the cycle of starting and stopping? Because we expect motivation to carry us all the way through. We don't build the structure or habits to keep going when it fades. We think, if I'm not feeling it, maybe it's not right. But the truth is, not feeling it is part of the journey. Every meaningful goal has moments of doubt, boredom, and resistance. That's not a sign to quit. That's a sign to push forward. Motivation isn't the engine. It's the spark. If you don't build momentum, that spark dies out fast. Here's something powerful most people overlook. Motivation isn't just about what you want to achieve. It's about who you believe you are. When you say, "I want to run a marathon," that's a goal. But when you say, "I'm a runner," that's an identity. And identity is far more powerful than goals. Why? Because we act in alignment with who we believe we are. If you see yourself as someone who's lazy or inconsistent, you'll subconsciously act that way even if you want to be different. But when you shift your identity, everything changes. You stop relying on willpower. You start acting naturally. So ask yourself not just what do you want to achieve, but who do you need to become to achieve it? Let's make this practical. If you want lasting motivation, you need to focus on 3 things. Start small, don't wait for the perfect plan or the perfect moment. Just start. Action, even small action, builds momentum. And momentum fuels motivation. Build habits, not hype. Stop chasing emotional highs. Build consistent routines. Wake up at the same time. Do the work even when you don't feel like it. Make it automatic. Track progress. Your brain loves to see progress. Keep a journal, a checklist, anything that shows you're moving forward. Even if it's just 1% a day, it adds up. Let's be honest. Some days, you'll have zero motivation. You'll feel tired, uninspired, maybe even hopeless. Here's what to do. Lower the bar. Can't do a full workout. Do 10 minutes. Can't write a full chapter. Write 1 paragraph. Something is always better than nothing. Reconnect to your why. Remind yourself why you started. Was it for your health, your family, your dreams? When the how gets hard, the why pulls you through. Anyway, this is the golden rule. Feel tired, act. Feel afraid, act. Feel uninspired, act. Don't wait for permission. Take control. Here's the final truth I want you to remember. You don't need more motivation. You need more clarity, more consistency, and more belief in yourself. The world will keep feeding you flashy quotes and hyped-up speeches, but real growth, real transformation, that comes from doing the work when no one's watching, when it's not exciting, when it's just you, your goals, and your grit. So don't chase motivation. Become the kind of person who doesn't need it. Because once you do that, there's nothing that can stop you. If this message resonated with you, don't just click away. Leave a comment below. What's one action you'll take today, even without motivation? And if you found this valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this truth. Remember, the spark is in you. You just have to strike. This is Beacon Within. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep showing up, keep moving forward, and keep becoming who you were meant to be.